Welcome back to More Wealth Retirement Talk. I'm Shawna Moore.
And I'm Dave Moore.
And I'm Jacqueline, which means today I get to do what I do best, stir the pot.
Yep.
Yes. But before you stir the pot and before we get into today's topic, we really need to acknowledge something that's super, super important. Today is Dave's birthday.
It's my birthday.
Woo! It is his birthday.
Dang right. I don't know if it's that important, but I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Yes, Dave. And we're, not skipping it. He's turning 55.
Yes,
Man.
55.
Hey, and we did go to Denny's this morning, didn't we?
We did. We sure did.
Yep.
We had to do it. It's tradition.
Why not own it?
Yep. 55.
I own it.
Yep. And
Only because I have no other choice.
that's true. I mean, you have to have a 55 and older menu now.
Oh, wow.
They're gonna
It's a lot of housing I qualify for now. A lot of houses.
Well, that officially makes him, let's see, how do we say this? Retirement relevant?
Pre-qualified.
Soft intro call eligible?
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
You knew it. We weren't going to let this pass.
Well, since it's Dave's birthday, Shawna and I have executively decided that we would handle the dad jokes today.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Because now that you're 55, Dave, you've officially earned the right to sit quietly while the women get to embarrass you.
Ooh, Dave, why
Bring
do
it.
retirees love birthdays?
Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
Because the candles cost more than the cake, and that's called inflation awareness.
Good one.
And I have one for you. Dave's 55, which means his retirement plan now needs some bifocals and maybe a more conservative allocation.
You realize this is abusive.
It might be.
No, Dave, it's not. This is financial education for our listeners.
Yes, absolutely.
Way to spin it.
We can spin it all day. All jokes aside, today actually ties perfectly into what we're talking about because birthdays like this are often when people start realizing that retirement, hint, hint, Dave, is no longer someday a long ways down the road.
It does go from theoretical to very real.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we're kicking off January with this theme: why retirement income fails.
Welcome to More Wealth Retirement Talk, where finance meets fun.
Join financial expert Shawna Moore
Sports analogy pro and dad joke king Dave Moore
And Jacqueline Gladhill, who keeps us all on track,
as we break down retirement planning with insights,
laughs,
and a whole lot of more wisdom. Failure number 1, people plan for returns, not paychecks. Most retirement plans, they're really just built to grow money, have long-term growth, and not actually to pay income.
and those two are completely different jobs, right?
Right. You can't retire on a rate of return or a growth rate. You retire on reliable, consistent monthly income.
and yet most people assume if the market averages, X percent, it'll be fine.
Absolutely. But, the market doesn't send you a paycheck every month, and it definitely doesn't care that you've actually retired.
Failure number 2, sequence of returns risk. One of the biggest killers of retirement income is when returns happen, not just what they are.
Absolutely. And that order of returns, two people can end up earning the same average return over a period of time, but one can run out of money while the other doesn't.
Because withdrawals change everything.
Yes. And that's why we say, the market doesn't retire when you do, because the order or sequence of returns, if you have negative returns early in your retirement and you're still having to take money out each month for, whatever bills you might have, whether even if you have your house paid off, you still have property taxes, groceries, and so forth, utility bills, you still have to take that out. So if you take it out while the market's down, now you're selling when the market is low, and that makes it that much harder for your account to return. And that's, to recover from those down days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's move on to failure number 3, no defined income floor. Most people don't clearly separate money they must have from the money that can fluctuate.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see so many portfolios where every single dollar is exposed to the same risk, even in retirement, even the money that is meant to pay the electric bill.
Which leads to panic decisions, a lot of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And this is why we teach, with our clients, we teach income buckets, the income you must have for those mandatory expenses, the income you want for things like travel, or if you're, buy a new car, you want to join the country club and play golf, and then the money that you may never need or that you're planning to leave for your heirs. And here's the key part, market money and paycheck money. So your paycheck and your paycheck should never live in the same place. You need a safe, secure, and reliable place to take money from each and every month, regardless of what is happening in the stock market.
Shawna, I love that. Play or paycheck. Yep. I love
play
that.
Check.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was easy. Yeah, I just needed to tell that to the listeners because I felt like that was just, glossed right over. But no, we need to go back to that one.
And how's this the first time we've ever heard that term?
I'm not sure. I use it with clients, but I think it helps describe and differentiate between the two different types of paychecks or income sources that, have a paycheck and then have a playcheck, have fun in retirement.
I love that. Well, on to failure number 4, which is spousal and life risks that are, can be ignored. So retirement plans often assume life stays exactly the same.
But it doesn't. Retirement is when life changes. I mean, there's some good things, but there can be some major health events. Unfortunately, there's widowhood. There's caregiving, maybe for your parents, taxes can change. So there's a lot of different things in retirement. Life does not stay the same.
So a plan that works for 2 people might not work for one.
Exactly. So, when income that can stop when one spouse is gone, that's not a plan, that's a problem. For example, a lot of people are unaware that when one spouse passes away, they're going to lose one of the 2 Social Security checks. Now they're going to keep the larger one, but the smaller one goes away. They might lose a pension, or it might be reduced. And also they're going to lose the married filing jointly, the beneficial tax rates on their tax returns. So there's a lot of changes, and we just need to make sure that these are not ignored as you get into retirement and start planning for your retirement.
Absolutely. Oh, so Dave, as you enter your 55th year of wisdom.
Here we go, Jacqueline.
Like I said earlier, we are not letting this opportunity pass you up, or pass us up, I should say, because you're actually the perfect example of why retirement income planning matters.
Just a punching bag to you guys. That's all I am.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if I should say this because it's just going to boost his ego, but he's still young enough to joke about it. So
there we go. That's more like it.
But he is close enough to retirement that this stuff is really, really real.
Yeah, but I'm old enough to know that Jacqueline's right. Still young.
Jacqueline's right. Wow.
Okay, so your daughter's right. Okay, great.
Yep.
What? But your wife's not right. Okay. I'll remember that. That's okay. See,
Can
wives, we have good memories.
You're wrong?
No, you think I'm wrong.
You just said you're wrong. Didn't you? That's
I will never admit that I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
Not to you anyway. But if today's conversation, I know we kind of hit a few pieces, but if it hit close to home, especially, if you're within 5 years of retirement, or maybe you're already retired, this is exactly why we do what we do. Most retirement plans are built to grow money. They're not built to create reliable income, and we specialize in that, but reliable income that you can count on for the rest of your life. So once paychecks stop, the difference matters more than anything else, and you do need to make adjustments to your retirement portfolio.
That's why we offer a complimentary 15-minute discovery call. It's not a sales call. It's simply a chance to talk through where you are, what questions you have, and whether a retirement income plan even makes sense for you. You can reach us a few ways. You can reach us on our website, morewealthtalk.com. Don't forget 2 O's and more. That's where you can schedule your complimentary 15-minute discovery call directly. You can also call us at 833-4-MY-WEALTH. Again, that's 833-4-MY-WEALTH.
And if you'd like a copy of Shawna's book, Retire with More, The Holistic Approach for a Relaxed Retirement, just let us know when you call or visit the website, and we'll make sure you got one. It's a great place to start if you want to understand how retirement income planning really works, but without the noise.
And you can also watch and listen to More Wealth Retirement Talk, all of our past podcasts on all major platforms. That includes Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. So wherever you prefer to listen to podcasts, you can look up all of our past shows and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss upcoming episodes, because all month long and into this year, we're going to break down why retirement income fails and how to design it so it doesn't.
I love that. Well, so Dave, any final thoughts as you turn 55, as you leave the 54th year of your life?
And head towards the other number, the big number coming up.
60.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said it first.
Here's what I preach to everybody turning certain ages. I do get that the certain ages mean something or more than others, right? 50, 40, 45, whatever. Just own it. I mean, age is just a number. So if you just own it, attack it, make it yours, you know?
Mm-hmm. No,
so bring on 55. Let's go.
That's true.
I'm still 24 in my brain. So
yeah, but 55 might determine your withdrawal strategy a little more.
all right.
But
so
you know
there's
what?
the rules.
But you don't necessarily look 55, and I know you don't act 55, so you're good.
You all know I don't act 55.
We know that.
That's for sure.
Well, happy birthday, Dave. And
Thank you,
to exit out of this podcast, we have a little song for you.
Hey kids, do you know what time it is? It's birthday time! It's your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so let's party everyone. It's your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so
Yes, Jacqueline.
I love that you dance with the sprinkler. So that the sprinkler dance is coming back.
I got sprinkler. I got the lawnmower.
He truly just aged himself with that.
Well,
Happy birthday, babe.
I've been imitating old people dancing so much when I was younger that's the only thing I remember. So now I'm old and it's appropriate.
He's still doing it.
No, look at that old guy on the dance floor. Sit down, Unc.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to More Wealth Retirement Talk. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to More Wealth Retirement Talk with Shawna,
Dave,
And Jacqueline.
We hope you enjoyed the mix of financial insight.
sports wisdom,
And a few dad jokes along the way.
Join us next week for more ways to plan smart.
laugh often.
And retire with confidence.
Advisory services are offered through More Wealth Partners, LLC, an investment advisory in the state of Tennessee. Insurance products and services are offered through More Wealth Management, LLC, an affiliated company.